YouTube, and welcome back to Cover the Credits. We are doing a few movie news stories today. Just a quick little video. I've got 3 stories that I wanted to cover, and I wanted to see what you think about them. First one I saw was, for those of us that are old enough to remember Benji the movie, or movies, I believe there are multiple, Netflix is doing a remake of Benji. Should be interesting to see how that goes. We don't know many specifics about that yet, but it should be interesting to see what they do and the take they put on it now in the more modern time. Next is the director of the last 2 Paddington Bear movies that have been fairly successful has been chosen to make a Willy Wonka remake. Now, we don't know any specifics past that yet. No idea who would be starring, nothing like that. Is an interesting take, though. They haven't had a remake since the Johnny Depp one, and it was kind of a mixed bag on how people liked or disliked it. So it should be interesting to see how they take that movie and go from there. And the last story I want to tell you about is the director Chris Columbus has been chosen to direct a Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Now, Five Nights at Freddy's is a horror-based video game that basically takes place in like a Chuck E. Cheese, and the idea is you play as a security guard, and the animatronics come to life and attack the security guards throughout the night. So you have to survive nightly by turning lights on and doing things like that in the game. But they've gotten fairly scary, and they've gotten progressive. There's like 4 of them, I think, now, something like that. And this movie is going to be made by Blumhouse, and if you know anything about horror movies, Blumhouse is the heavy hitter right now. So that by itself kind of gets me excited about this movie. The concept is hit and miss. Like, I think that's why they've rumored a Five Nights at Freddy's movie before, and it's never came to be. If it's something that's interesting and it looks good and it's made by Blumhouse, that's going to get a lot of people excited just by that. So I, for one, am interested to see what happens. What do you think of these stories? What do you think of Benji? Do you remember Benji? Are you interested in another story like that? I could see maybe if you have kids or if you're just nostalgic for the old one, it'd be interesting. It is on Netflix, so that's kind of a whole nother take. A Willy Wonka remake. I don't know what to think of that one. What do you guys think of that? Are you interested again? Did you like the Johnny Depp one, or like me, is your favorite the Gene Wilder original? And then Chris Columbus to make the Blumhouse Five Nights at Freddy's. Your thoughts? I'd love to hear what you guys think. If you've played Five Nights at Freddy's, if you've never heard of it, and then you hear my little explanation if it's interesting or not. Last thing I'm going to bring up is Friday is Black Panther release, and I know I'm excited. I'm going to try to get Kevin to go Friday so we can do a review. I'm excited. The hype is very real, and from everything that I've seen without reading any spoilers, they're talking about this being a very, very good movie. Some people saying best origin comic book movie, since this is his first official comic book movie of his, Black Panther, that is. And then others are saying it's like one of the best movies they've seen in a long time. This is like takes on some crazy different topics, I think, in this, obviously. And we'll see. I'm excited. So, are you looking forward to Black Panther? Let me know. And as always, like, subscribe, share this video if anybody's interested, you think. Follow us on Facebook, on Twitter, and on Instagram, all at Cover the Credits. And until next time, thanks for staying until after the credits.